What's up, everybody? This Big Wade, and I'm here locked in with Keys.
Hey, what's happening? It's your guy Jay Keys, man. What's happening? What's good? What it do? One time, two times, three times, all the times we gonna give it to you. We back again with another special episode, man. I am blessed to be able to interview one of the greatest musicians to come out of this city, one of the greatest to touch the keys, man. His new album truly defines who he is. And it's a blessing that I can call him friend. You feel me? So yeah, man, I am excited to really just sit down. Y'all see what it is, man. The environment is flipped. I mean, like we really just we stepping into a new environment, doing something new, man. So you see what it is, man. It is what it is, man. Look. I'm gonna give me a little water because I always keep myself hydrated, man. So stay refreshed, man, for real, for real. But yeah, man, without further ado, hesitation or reservation, man. Anybody that's in the building, man, give it up for your guy, my guy, our guy, man, the incomparable Big Wade. Hey. What up? Hey, man, they said I got some claps this season, man. Where my claps at, man? They said I got claps this season. I don't know where they're at. Look, that's for me messing up. That's what it is, man. But Big Wade, my guy, bro.
What's
how you
good,
doing,
man?
bro, man?
I'm doing real good to be out here right now, man.
Come on, man. We're able to step into a new environment, man. We've been blessed. And I saw it fitting, man, really to start this season off, man, with one of the greatest that I know. You know what I mean?
I appreciate you, brother.
I felt this was a time for me to really just talk and for us to talk and share with fans and old and new. Just really, you know, just the inner parts of who Big Wade is, you know, what makes up Big Wade, man. So
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
we gonna have some good conversation. You know what I mean?
It's real, man. And I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you, man. I pulled up out here, man. Hey, they had Christmas lights up already. You feel me? It's very festive. Feels real good.
You feel me?
On the way. You feel me? And then I pulled up.
Yeah.
And I said, "Oh, this is real nice. This is real nice out here, man. Hey, man, congratulations, brother. This is dope.
Blessings.
I love it. You know I love it.
I appreciate you,
yes,
man.
Sir.
Absolutely. So, man, so let's just get into it, man. Straight like that, man. I mean, like, because I'm going to put you to work today, too. So for all the fans that's out there, man, we ain't just sitting at the piano. This ain't just ambiance. I want to make sure I just set that clear. This ain't just ambiance. Like, I mean, you are the piano man, right? I mean, it just is what it is.
Play a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to put my Cash App up here.
We're going to put it on the bottom. We're going to put it on the bottom of the screen so they see it.
I take requests.
You know what I mean? All that.
Sometime.
Hey, there it is. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, to really culminate to this new album that you have created, right?
Yes, sir.
Because to understand this album here, it almost feels like you have to know, or you get to even maybe possibly, or you get an opportunity to know who Big Wade is, right? The essence of it. Yeah. You get an opportunity to delve deep into who Wade is, right? You know?
Yeah. With this album, you get a lot of different aspects of who I am. And I realize that I'm pretty complicated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I try to dumb it down, but it's hard to do that.
Ain't it though? Why we do that sometimes, man?
It's complicated, and I've started to learn how to embrace the complication.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So with this album, I guess anytime I drop anything, I guess the biggest thing would be people don't really know what to expect.
Yeah.
You know, it's called Piano Man. So people might think, you know, it could be just me playing the piano. the whole time.
Yeah.
Who knows?
You never know how it's gonna go. You know, because I mean, so, like you're so eclectic, right? I mean, I know, right? Like I could just talk about you all day long. Like I could just be like, man, well, you do this, you do that. But like we know you also as a producer, right? As an engineer, right? Someone that doesn't just record, but also mixes and masters music as a whole. And to be able to step into all of those realms confidently and seamlessly, you know, is a feat I've seen, you know, unmatched. You know, that's a feat that I've seen, you know, the greats, right? That's how I see it. You know what I mean? You see the greats moving like that.
Yeah, man. I learned a lot of stuff through necessity. Just having to do it, you know what I'm saying? Having to do it and learning how to do it. But, you know, like I was saying, you know, with the album, you kind of get all of that.
Yeah.
You get everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what makes this different than the Black Swan Theory album, right? Because we'll get a chance to talk about the group as well.
Yeah.
But I felt as if this was more of more just big way focused.
Right. So this album is a solo album. Black Swan Theory, I'm blessed to have the fellas and everybody is producers. Yeah. Everybody, the whole group. So when we come together as Black Swan Theory, it's a different sound because it's a collective situation where we're all coming together to create. Gotcha. We have a whole nother sound, you know, that we've created over the last few years. And as far as Piano Man is more of, you know, me in the studio.
Vibing,
you know what I'm saying? Vibing. Now I did learn to collab much more on this project, so I got, you know, some good collabs, and then once again I got Black Swan Theory, you know, right there. So they all over the album. Don't get it twisted. Everybody all over it. But yeah, this is more of my own personal expression. You know, with the Black Swan Theory, it's a group expression. Yeah. So and we could talk about this too, because the group thing has been really the focus for a while. Yeah. Since as far back as I can remember, right? And as far as I can remember back when you were still at your grandpa's church. Yeah. Even, you know, and I'm a young buck coming around trying to figure it out. Yeah, I mean, trying to get chops, trying to see, man, who's willing to just let me sit, man. Let me just soak up something, you know what I mean? Because back then it was only a few. Yeah. There's only a few that let you actually soak up. You feel me? Like, and I was fortunate enough to be around guys like you who allowed that to happen. And I remember then. So you started off with the first half, because Black Swan Theory, as we know it, the individuals that are there now aren't who we started with. No, Black Swan Theory started in 2017. Okay, right. My original group was called The Last Few. Absolutely. That actually started way back in like 94. All right. Y'all gotta, hey man, see, we gotta bring history back for them, because they really don't really know how far back big way goes, right? There's a lot, I feel like, because there's a lot of big recent shows you've done, but there's a lot of people that don't know about all of the work that The Last Few had to go through and create and endure. That's facts. You know, The Last Few, we started in high school, me and Jay Shannon, who's also in Black Swan Theory, me and Jay Shannon. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, we started back then. The group started, we were all in band, you know what I'm saying? And we wanted to do the talent show, school talent show. Come on. And we all played the drums. So we couldn't get up there and all play the drums. Somebody got to figure something else out. Somebody got to do something else. Yeah. And you know, one of my homies played the piano, Then I had another homie, my guy Arthur. Shout out Arthur Youngblood. You know what I'm saying? Had a bass at the house. He knew a little bit on there. And my homie LaRon Green is the one that played the piano, and he taught me a C blues scale.
Nice.
Taught me C because I had a keyboard at home.
First thing you played?
I had a keyboard at home.
So the first thing that inspired you, a C blues scale.
C blues scale.
C blues.
You know, I never really touched the keyboard at home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Short story about the keyboard at home was in the second grade, Christmas time. You know, it was a big box behind a tree. Had me, my brother, and my sister's name on it. So I just knew it was a Nintendo for some reason. I knew it was a big box. You know
big box. That's what we expected.
Really big box. You know,
got to be a Nintendo.
Got to be a Nintendo. All of our names on it. That's what I want is a Nintendo.
Come on now. So
Christmas time, we opened up all the gifts and everything. Then the grand
finale.
Grand finale.
Our black folks always do that. Why we don't? I ain't gonna lie. I do that to my kids, right? I used to give my kids growing up a grand finale present.
Yeah,
right?
gotta have a grand finale. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Man, we pulled the grand finale out, and it was a keyboard.
Oh.
Nobody asked for a keyboard. Like, I didn't want to look ungrateful, but on the inside, I was tore up. I thought it was a Nintendo.
A Nintendo.
Can I get a keyboard? Who wants a keyboard? What is this? You know what I'm saying? Now, I played the drums. I always played the drums. So, a keyboard? Come on.
Right,
Nobody asked for a keyboard.
Right.
So, you know, on the inside, I was tore up. I'm going to keep it real.
Yeah.
But I had to tell that story because still to this day, like my mom be like, you glad I bought that keyboard for y'all?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I am glad that you bought that keyboard. But yeah, I had that same keyboard in high school, was sitting at the house and never touched it. But LaRon showed me the C blues scale, and I went home and I practiced it because I wanted to be on the stage in the talent show too.
There it is.
So that's how the band even started. That's how I started playing piano. That's how Arthur started playing the bass. That's how it all started.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. So from the beginning, it was out of necessity, like you said. Sometimes the best talent, the best outcomes, right? They just come out of right when you feel like, you know what, I need to do this. This needs to happen right now.
Yeah.
And so all of that was born.
All of it was born right there, man. So we did that. Did the talent show. Did good at the talent show, and then we just kept playing from there, man. We did a lot of different talent shows around the city. A lot of y'all knew Young Ambassadors and things like that. You know, back in the 90s, there was talent shows.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Consistent.
Good talent shows. That's where all the artists were, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so we were known back then as the hip-hop band. We played for all the rappers. You know what I'm saying? That's what we did.
Absolutely.
And so, and then we played with a group called Final Call.
Yeah.
Back in the 90s. Vanchi, Sean, you know what I'm saying? So we used to tear them talent shows to pieces, you feel me? And now I think about it, man, you know, I look back on things, man, and look at how we had to look, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was like 14, 15, 16, bringing a drum set and a Fender Rhodes or a drum set and a keyboard.
How does that feel?
Rocking.
What does that feel like? I mean, like take me back to a 16, 15-year-old Wade, you know what I'm saying, walking in with equipment, you know what I mean? Like during that time of like, man, okay, yeah, this is what we doing. This is what was like that moment when you was like, yeah, this is it.
I'm gonna tell you, man, I was locked in.
Right. Yeah. Come on now. Come on now. Like you get locked in now.
When you feel that crowd the first time, like that real crowd response. Like
when was that? When was that?
I remember it didn't happen like we always got a good crowd response, but it was one show, and I think it was at Benson, man. It was at Benson. And like I said, you know, our group used to get down, man. Vanchi and Sean, you know what I'm saying? It was dope. Anybody that could, you know what I'm saying, that could go back and remember them guys. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Them guys were some showmen, you feel me?
Absolutely.
And so I remember we came out because we always came out with Jay on the drums. Jay would play the drums. and like they would do some type of crowd chant or whatever. But this time we came out to that I come to bring the pain, hardcore, rain, boom, boom, boom. Oh my goodness, man! I remember hitting that, and I remember the crowd going crazy, and I felt that shiver throughout. Man, it was over. That was it. I was like, I want to feel this all the time. You know what I'm saying? I want to feel this all the time.
Yeah.
And it was a dope show. We felt good, you know what I'm saying? And from there on out, I was hooked.
Yeah.
I was hooked.
Like it was all downhill. Like it was like anything from then on that had to do with music, it was like, we own that.
Yeah, I'm chasing that. I'm chasing that.
Big, just
I want to feel that.
Yeah, big crowds, like big crowds, like cause like okay, so 16-year-old Wade, you got you coming up with the band, y'all doing shows, you doing everything, and it's got to be a time when it comes to that next level.
Yeah.
Right? When it goes from being local to regional, from regional to you know, national, however, you know what I mean, however it steps, you know.
Yes, sir.
And I know you kind of dealt with some situations in regards to that, right?
So really the next level would be after high school, really, because I was really heavily in band. You know what I'm saying? And Mr. Lugren, that was at Northwest, was a special teacher. You know why teachers are so important.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he was a great band teacher, man, and I followed him, and he did a lot for me in high school.
Nice.
To where when I graduated high school, like I was highly recruited like a football player. You feel what I'm saying? As a drummer. You know what I'm saying? So out of high school, I chose to go to Grambling State University. So I went down there, and it was a whole nother world.
Come on. A whole bunch of, it's a whole lot of us.
It was a whole nother world.
We can say it on here. It was a whole lot of us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because I'm going to tell you, like, so, you know, Grambling wasn't like just thrown out of nowhere. My dad went to Grambling. My dad is from right there. You know what I'm saying? So I've been going down there my whole life.
Absolutely.
This was a dream.
There you go. Okay.
My whole life I've been hearing ain't nothing better than the Grambling State University marching band. Like they're the baddest thing walking. You hear me? My whole life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My sister went to Grambling. You know what I mean? So for me to go down there and to, you know, get a scholarship to go, which was also crazy. And, you know, since we talking, I could tell the story. I'll tell the story.
Come on now.
Stop it a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Come on,
this level. But, you know, everything is a blessing.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And everything is destined. You know what I'm saying? Predestined. You know, so the Grambling thing, man, me and my homie both went to Grambling, right? And, you know, back then they had the website or whatever. And to get in the band, you had to send an audition tape. That's what it said on the website.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So we had got accepted to the school, but we weren't in the band or nothing like that.
Gotcha. Absolutely.
We done put this tape together. You know what I'm saying? Put a nice tape together and sent it down there. Hadn't heard nothing back or whatever. You know, it is what it is. Now, I told you my family is from down there too. So sadly, my grandmother had passed away, right? Like around May, you know, the end of the school year, around the end of the school year. And so we went down there for the funeral, and my sister had went to Grambling, like I told you. So when we were down there, my sister's like, yeah, look, let me take you on campus. Because I had never been on campus. Yeah. She was like, let me take you on campus. Let me take you around. So she took me down there, took me around. I believe school was out down there. So like nobody was down there. She just kind of drove me around. And she took me to the band hall, showed me that. And then for some reason, she was like, let's go in. Right? Nobody's in the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? Right. So she takes me in. We go in, and there's a teacher in the band room. I didn't know who the teacher was, who he was or whatever. But, you know, my sister introduced me to him, and I'm like, yeah, I'm coming down here next year. I sent a tape. I want to be in the band. I sent a tape. And he was like, a tape? And I said, yeah. On the website, it says to send a tape. He said, yeah, we don't. We don't look at no tapes, man. I don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because people that don't know what Grambling, man, people come from all over the country, all over the world to go to Grambling.
Because I mean, because what people don't really understand, really the brevity, and that's the right word, of like how big like a deal it is for Grambling.
Yeah,
right. It's a big deal, right?
Yeah, Grambling Band was in. Doing everything, you know what I'm saying? Super Bowls, right. Commercials, TV shows, everything. Right. So yeah, he's like, man, we don't look at tapes. And he hands me a pair of sticks and a sheet of music right there. Play this.
Right there.
Right? Just so happened in Omaha, we got real good teaching. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about it.
Very good teaching. I was ready. You know what I mean? I was together when it come to reading that music, that drum music.
Come on.
And it was also a piece that I had auditioned. Well, it was a competition for something else that I had done maybe a year or two before. Yeah. Same piece of music. So I'm like, I know this like the back of my hand. That's nothing, right? So I get up there and I play that thing. Pop, 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 pop. And he like, all right. That's cool, In my mind, I'm like, I'm dope. At this time in my mind, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. I'm nice with it. You feel me? I don't know anything. You know what I mean? But, I played it. Cool. He like, cool. You do anything else? I'm like, well, I play piano a little bit. There's a grand piano in the room. So he's like, okay, go play. So I played Potter's House. I only knew a few songs.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We come from church, man.
Like old school Potter House. Hold on. Give me a little bit. Give me a little bit. Give me a little bit. Let me get we're gonna get into it. But together again.
Something like that, right? Long time ago.
Yeah.
So I play the Potter's House. Now my head is down. I'm looking at the keys. You know what I'm saying? And I'm playing. When I get done, I look up. My sister's crying.
Come on.
And he's like speechless, right?
Come on, man.
So, cut to, after all of that, we get to the house. Month later, I get a letter in the mail and I got a scholarship. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I got the scholarship to go to Grambling. And then later on, he tells me that he didn't give me the scholarship because I played the drums. He gave me the scholarship because I played the piano. Yeah.
Ooh,
so that's how I got that. But that's going back to leveling up and doing different things.
But that speaks exactly to what one to what you're creating right with this new album. But for people that don't understand, like it hurts a little bit. Leveling up don't feel good.
Oh yeah.
Like you gotta be stretched.
Oh, it's real.
You gotta take some chances, right? Like you can't just think like leveling up is just like, well, time to.
No, because I would tell you the reason he looked at me like he did when I did when I played the drums is because once I went down there, I realized that I wasn't that good. I'm dope. But no, these are the dopest cats everywhere. You know what I'm saying? We got ate up by a girl the first day. And that was like a girl snare player was big. You feel me? That was a big thing. It never really, you know what I'm saying? We play a very male dominated instrument and drums.
Yeah.
So I had never encountered, you feel me? A female that tore me to pieces though. Not even kind of close. You feel me? Killed me. And it was the same thing. First day, what y'all do? I played for her. She said, okay, that's cool. Then she played. I was like, oh.
Ooh, you play.
Yeah, you play. Like, this is different. I got a lot to learn. Yeah. So you start at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? You start at the bottom. You got to build yourself up.
Come on, man.
You got to learn.
Hey, man. Yes.
Each situation, man.
All right, a level up.
Yes, sir.
So each time that, but when you overcome and when you get past those leveling up times, there's a strength that happens to overcome each time, right? Each time that, because it takes a lot out of you to level up. It does, in my opinion. Like, and if you're not prepared for the journey of whatever you choose to do fully, right? Because it sounds like at an early age you were fully committed to the journey of being a musician, of being the piano man.
Right.
And I think that's what separates a lot of people is being able to say that once they find their thing, like I'm going to make a commitment to it, but not just a commitment to it. I'm going to figure out how to make the world a better place with my gift.
Yes, sir.
That's what I see a lot of. Let's talk about that, man, too, because you really was responsible for the sound of the city at one point in time. Like how cats were coming across the radio, how cats were coming across the. It was created during that developmental process, that crucial. Yeah, you were developing and being developed.
Yeah. That whole era around 2000, we really created, a sound, not knowing. We were just doing what we was doing. Right. But, we were mentored by the greats and not knowing, again, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, come on,
Preston Love, Luigi Waits.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
Cats like that, man, who I'm still finding out stuff about as far as they played for and played with and how great they were, and the Curly Martins and the Hank Reds and all these cats who through the years, but when I was younger, mentored us. But, around the 2000s, we became the last few. We became the last few as far as the last few that most people knew or know now. Which was me, Jay Shannon, Arthur Youngblood, Darius Greer, Darius Shannon now. And then Amir Flanagan. Yeah. So back then, man, you talking about soul music, man. It was soul music, and with a hip hop influence. We were hip hop influenced. We were the first ones that came from being hip hop. So we didn't want to really play like sappy R&B type. You feel me?
Nah,
we didn't want you to really cry. We wanted you to bob your head.
Y'all were like, let's give, for lack of a better term, y'all were the neo soul, or what we understand as sort of the neo soul sound.
Right.
But y'all were unique for the era of what you were, right? Because you were a part of that developmental process. I don't think we really understood what was happening during that time.
Right.
Because your sound, I remember your sound during that time, like there weren't too many artists that were fully embracing.
Yeah, wasn't nobody here doing that. Like we had wonderful people like Felicia. Back then it was Felicia Webster. That did the spoken word.
Yeah.
Right? That whole movement kind of made it more palatable for what we were doing.
Yeah.
And it made it more popular also because she created a crowd.
Gotcha.
For it and a want for it. And then we was the same era coming in with it. Because, the cats before us, you got the Dukes, the Bowies, Craig, Leland. They come from the era before us, which was more like funk and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right, out here killing.
Absolutely.
But when we came in the game, them cats was gone.
Yeah.
They was overseas.
Yeah.
They had already, you know what I'm saying? They was doing their thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they always helped. They was the OGs. They always helped. But it was just that when we were actually in the game, they weren't really here that. You know what I'm saying?
They were moving to their next level.
Yeah, they were already, man, they were stars at what they were doing. They got that's a whole nother story. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They were already doing their thing, the ETCs and things like that. You know what I'm saying? The Mario Cabinos and the Lafayette Reeds.
Come on, man.
You feel me?
Yes,
they was already stars, you know what I'm saying? In a real way.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Doing their thing. So, what we did here was it was a new sound, but it was what we were, we were just creatives. Like I said, coming from the drums, bass, keys, it was just that we created, man.
Yeah.
Created. We never had like a blueprint or somebody to follow.
Right.
Or we want to sound like that, or we want to sound like that. So we just, everything we played was creative.
That's right.
You know what I'm
saying? Really just from the heart.
Yeah.
Always from the heart.
Always.
That's what I love about the soul music that you do. man, because like every time I listen to whatever you create, it's one of them things that like you can close your eyes and go on a journey, right? We're experiencing a time in music where our OGs in music, like Andre 3000, are dropping albums and he's playing a flute.
Right.
Which I might add is a really good album. I don't care what you're talking about.
Yes, sir.
On the level of if you listen to like frequency music, or if you're a musician and you understand melodies, right? Because you get an opportunity to just hear someone just being expressive,
right?
And the world acknowledging and accepting that expression.
Man, you know how hard that is. How scary is that? That's why I respect it.
Yes.
How scary is that?
Yes.
This is 3 stacks. You feel me? Everybody was expecting this.
No, and he's naked to the world. And here's the thing, like he even said it.
Yeah.
Like how I don't know. I don't know if I could be that forward and upfront to just say. Right now, I'm going through things as an older guy that I don't think I should be rapping.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be. What I should be doing is I should just be making music that feels and sounds good.
You're expressing itself, man.
And right now, that means playing a flute. That means playing an oboe. You know what I mean? Like,
hey, he's a creative.
And like I said, the world accepting that, like, getting to that point, because I feel, to me, a lot of the songs that I've heard before, right, with Piano Man, like is that the title? Now that's the title.
Yep,
track?
That's the title and the title track. Yep.
Okay, and so hearing Piano Man, that is a next level song.
Thank you.
That is a song that when you first hear it, you don't know where you're going.
Yeah,
and you feel the journey. The whole time, the whole journey of the whole song, you feel it.
Yeah.
You take us there the whole time. Yeah, you know, you say it. You tell her. Yeah. I got all of it. I could be your piano man.
Yeah, I want you to go on the journey, the full journey. I want you to see it.
Yeah.
I want you to feel it.
Yeah.
The full thing. Yes.
Where does that come from? Where does that come from, man? Like we've talked about it. We've been to places. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that though is different.
I'm gonna say, like, as a creative, you want to feel something.
Mm-hmm.
You want to feel something.
Yeah,
man.
That's the whole point, right?
You want to feel something.
Come on, man. Come on.
So if I'm gonna make music, I gotta make something that I feel.
No matter what,
I gotta feel it. That's the number one thing to me. I gotta feel it. I want to feel different.
Yeah, yeah.
If I make this track, I want this track to feel. If I want to feel sad, or not even saying if I want to feel sad. No one wants to feel sad.
Yeah, I got you.
But it's therapy, though.
Sure.
You know?
No, I mean
sometimes you need that.
Yeah.
Right. But if it's sad, I want you to feel sad.
There it is. Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Whatever it is, if it's a roller coaster, I want you to, when that thing go down, I want your heart to feel. I want all that. I want you to feel it all. I want you to see it.
Yeah.
I want to feel it, and I feel like as deep in music as we both are, if we feel it, you know what I'm saying, they should be able to feel it. The listener should be able to feel it.
See.
And I have a unique situation to where I get to see it from birth, from making it to birth.
Yeah, absolutely. Conception to birth.
Yeah, all the way.
That is crazy. Like, because a lot of people don't get that opportunity.
No.
A lot of guys come in this music game. They're just an artist, or they're just a producer, or they're just an engineer.
Right. To be able to do that is crazy. It's not. It's like a superpower.
It
ain't really fair. It's not.
It's cheating though.
It's a cheat code for real.
Yeah, like, because once you know it, you understand the schematics. Once you understand the schematics,
you go write the song, you go record the song, you go mix the song, you go master the song.
Might as well.
You get to really make it exactly what
you
want it to be. There's nothing stopping it. And if it's stopping, it's your own self.
See, that right there though. But the other side is also being able to provide that for other people when you're an engineer, right?
Yeah. So that's the magic in that. That's the blessing in that. Is finding those different hats.
Yeah.
and being able to provide that. And that's where that came from. Is being able to speak the language, really being able to communicate.
Yeah,
that's where I started engineering.
Yeah,
because I'm gonna just tell my story. You
Here it is. Come on, now.
You know what I'm saying, from the beginning. You know, we go to these beautiful, big, beautiful studios long time ago, and we could never get the sound we wanted. Never. And once again, coming from how we were saying, we created a sound. So we need to actually, you people that don't understand that just if you could have a sound in your head, that means nothing. It has to come through the speakers.
Come on.
So you got to learn how to record it. You need an engineer that can understand it and make it be what is in your head.
Yeah.
We couldn't find that. It wasn't around here. It just wasn't. You know what I'm saying? We go to these studios, man. They were in the rock or blues or something else. It just wasn't what we were on, and we just couldn't find the sound. That's what slowed us down back then. From putting a lot of music out. We had a lot of music, but we wanted it to sound how we wanted to, you know, how we needed it to sound. But that's how I started engineering. Literally was like I met Slim Tweezy, Reggie Clark.
Shout out to Reggie. Shout out to Reggie.
Met him, man, and that's a whole nother story. You know what I'm saying? Of an awesome person that he is. But you know, felt comfortable in the basement, man, over there at Versatile Studios, and he let me do whatever I wanted to do. You know, he told me straight up. He said, "Man, you help me, I help you."
Come on.
And he was a man of his word. I was a man of my word.
Come on, that goes a long way.
Yeah, there was never no stop.
Just being a man of your word, that can go a long way, ladies and gentlemen. Keep that in mind as you progress through life.
That's
please,
a real thing,
thank
man,
you.
because that's how that whole thing started. You know what I'm saying? As far as the start. But doing that really was just, you know, learning how to get that sound out of my head through the speakers.
Right. To translate that. And that's not easy.
Not at all.
That's not easy. I'm going through a process of really just, you know, of continuing to learn. And it's not easy. That is a specific job for a specific person. Or it's something that you do when you have the capacity to do it, right? Like it's for somebody like me, I have to create the capacity to then execute that thing. But that's just how I get things done, man. Like,
and you make it look easy, right? You make it look easy.
I appreciate your gratitude,
but we know it's not easy.
Oh man, I'm telling you, to jump from one thing, to be able to jump from one thing to another. Like, how do you maintain, man, like this sort of like the smile, right? The smile that everybody sees, that is Big Wade. You know what I mean? Like, what helps maintain that?
Man, you know, my grandfather was a preacher, as you said.
Come on.
He used to. One of the main things he used to always say is shine your light. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the things about me, man. I'm always gonna at least promote positivity. Absolutely. And inviting, you know, to where in non-judgmental, none of that. To where you can come and do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Come do your thing. I ain't gonna look at you funny. I promise you I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I done been through it all, man. You know what I'm saying? You can get in the booth and cry. You can fall out and holler. I don't care. You not gonna get out and I'm gonna look at you crazy. Like, what's going on with this dude? Nah, man. That's art. I'm gonna let that's creating art. I know that's a huge part of creating art. So that's the number one thing, is for people to be comfortable. But that's, you know, ultimately that's the different hats, you know, that's where it comes from. Starts there. Starts there.
That's again, a skill set unmatched, right? To be able to go seamlessly, right, one thing to the other, and to be able to say like, okay, all right, this is the path I'm gonna do. This is the times I'm gonna be able to separate it. This is where I'm gonna be able to put this over here and this over here.
I'm gonna let you create, man. That's my whole thing. I let the artist paint their own picture. Like if you're recording, say you come in as an artist and I don't know you. right? And you got a song. So you get in the booth. I'm not about to tell you how to record.
There it is.
I'm not. I'm gonna let you paint your picture. I want you to pull your colors out.
Now is that for okay? So, but I'm saying so like but like, what if the artist is trash though?
If the artist is trash, I still want them to paint their picture.
So it's just let them just do their thing.
I want them to paint their trash picture, so I know where they going.
Okay.
Even trash go in the
somewhere
in the green receptacle.
Yeah, come on now,
black receptacle. So I need to know what trash can is it going in.
Okay.
So I can then I could put on another hat.
Yeah.
Because if I direct you too much, everything's gonna sound the same. So that's just my method of recording. So I let them do that. I'll guide them a little bit if needed, but I don't want to paint your picture.
Yeah.
And then once you paint your picture, then I could put on another hat. And when that comes in and where we grew up in church.
Come on now.
Right?
Come on now. What is
And the mother would stand up. Huh?
Come on
now. Sang a song we ain't never heard. We ain't never heard this song.
I mean, you better know it.
And you better know it. This just happened to me just the other day.
Oh my God, right? In 2023.
Oh, this just happened to me.
Not in the year of our Lord.
I don't tell her who it is, but I love her. I love her to
in
death.
The year of our Lord and
it's
Savior.
not a bad thing, but that's just what happens.
Absolutely,
right?
absolutely.
If you sit on the keys, oh, this is going to happen to you.
Oh, come on
in
now.
Church. So she stood up and she said, I feel like this song fits, and she just started singing a song and looked at me and did this. You know what that means? Play the song.
This play. Hey, hold on. What'd you play though? What'd you play? Do you remember? Do you even remember like where your fingers with you?
It was something bluesy. I got with her though. I was like, I
think this is where she going.
I'm with you now.
Long as I get that.
I'm with you.
Because once you get that rhythm, especially right in church, right? Once you get that rhythm of like, okay, that's the round. That's the round. Okay, we good.
And you got to tell the future.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So we get taught to see the future before it happens. Because we got to play it.
Now, hold on. Now I'll say this though. I don't believe it's as easy though, like with the new age. I'm messing stuff up. I don't believe it's as easy with the new age though. Like when I hear the new age stuff, like I'm gonna tell you what I hear. I hear everybody my generation included, that went to like Juilliard or some stuff like that, and then they all came back and decided to put like the jazzy classical music mixed with the gospel, and like everything got real weird and crazy. And I'm like, man, now I'm just extra confused. Like,
oh, it's real. Now, if you don't like the more new school stuff, if you don't know the song, you're not gonna just get up there and play the song.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, you pretty much kind of gotta know it. They're all the same but different. That's what throws me off. Man. So like the CCM, is that what it's called? CCM? Something like that. But y'all know what I mean, like the newer type of gospel music.
Yeah.
All of them is the same but different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Mm-hmm. You got 1, 3, 4, 2, 5, 6.
I can deal with that though. I can deal with that.
They're all different. They the same, but they're different.
I got you.
Yeah. So like, it's definitely way more difficult now.
Nah, these brothers be hitting triple triads, diminished fifth, augmented eighth, single note over 5, carry the 1, bring me an extra. You know what I mean? Like I'm just like, dog, like I don't even want. I just want to play. I just want to play, bro. I just want to play, man. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm gonna tell you the truth, bro. Like I'm grateful for like where I play, right? You know what I mean? And the times that I do play, right? Because of where music is gone, even there, right? Like I don't want it to be complicated and play like all of the parts. Like I played the organ, bro. I meant to just hold some stuff for a second, man.
Yes, sir.
But I understand, evolving. That's not what people are expecting.
Hey, man.
They're expecting you to hold the chords with your left, play the accentuation or the horn part, or the synth part with your right.
Hey, man,
the bass with your foot.
I'm gonna tell you, it's two worlds. You got the church world.
Right. Well,
and then you got outside the church world.
There it is. Okay.
Right. So outside the church world, Don't do all that. You feel me? That be in the pocket at all times.
There it is.
That's your money. You feel me?
Okay.
Inside the church world, the issue is ain't a lot of it, so it ain't no horns and no guitars and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
So you need, 15 hands, and they expect you to have all 15 hands to play
to do it
all the song. But you can only do as much as you can.
Come on now, as much as you can.
You gotta pick your parts.
Come on, man. Pick your parts. Decide what you want to play. What part you want to play. That's the part you're going to play. I'm going to need you to just pick it. That's all.
Yes, sir.
And so, again, leveling up, because I know we're talking a lot, man, and we're working up to really the piano man, really like.
Yes, sir.
Because I do want to get some time for you to, man, I don't know, just play something, whatever, man. Like, because I don't want you to think, man, yeah, you can just play whatever, whenever. Because like that's exactly what we're on. Like in the moment of just talking, man. If your fingers just feel like talking to you, feel free to just dabble.
Yes,
some people talk and play, some people sing and play, some people just play. But really just exploring that other side and letting people know, like this is the side of the core talent. This is the side that makes up the initial side of Big Way, right? Even going back to that childhood moment of just being like this. It's like, okay, this is it, right? I feel like Piano Man puts that stamp on that too. Like, yes, Piano Man. Yeah. This is it. You know what I mean? What's that like, man? How does that feel, and what does that look like moving forward?
Well, I guess with Piano Man, I teach, and so when I tell the kids about the piano, I say, it's a melodic instrument, so it's, with feelings and things like that when you're dealing with melodic things. So that's Piano Man. You know what I'm saying? It takes you through a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Outside of that would be, Black Swan Theory.
Yeah.
Black Swan Theory is funky, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're getting back to bombing your head.
Come on now,
with
man.
Black Swan Theory.
You might break your neck on some of their music.
That is the goal.
I just snap something.
At the shows, I always say, if you hurt your neck, don't sue me.
Yeah, please don't.
No insurance.
I'm telling you.
Happen. You feel me?
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? And it's a beautiful thing. And it's kind of it's a whole different character, man. I'm gonna keep it real.
Yeah.
These are different. I say characters, but these are different parts of me.
Absolutely,
People
right.
will see me on stage and be like, "Wow,
I didn't even know you were like that."
You're right. They'll be like, "Yeah, man, it's something else."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So then that brings up one of the more, dare I use the word, tender songs that I've heard you do.
Yeah.
Was the Autumn Leaves.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, bro. Like when I listen to that song, like I'm the type of person, like it almost makes me emotional.
Yeah.
And to a point that I'm not even sure what you're talking about when you're singing the song, because all I'm thinking about is everything in my own life that feels like this song.
That. Right.
Whatever that is, bro. Like I can't even describe it, man. Like I understand. Like that was the goal. It feels like that was the goal. Like to pull whatever emotion that is inside of the listener.
Yes, sir.
And just pull that to the surface and let them just sit in that, stew in that, feel that. What the? I mean, where did that come from? What happened there? Because that right there just sent me into a tizzy, bro. For real, man.
Autumn Leaves is an old standard, and Nat King Cole and people like that did that song, and so we know Nat King had that. He'll sing chestnuts roasting on an open fire, and you're at Christmas time.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
He takes you there.
Yes.
He's going to take you there. So, in doing that song, it was just all about taking you all the way there. And then the end part, I picked that song because in the end, when I say I miss you most of all, you know what I'm saying, my darling, and I stay there, I stay right there, because that's the emotion.
Oh my God,
that's
there.
the emotion.
Oh my God, right there. I was like, I need a pumpkin spice latte and a blanket and some tissue for my tears. I don't know what's going on, man. I need some comfort right now. Like,
I need some comfort.
Hey, for
somebody
real.
Give me a hug.
Yeah, like straight up, bro. Like this is exactly how I feel. Like somebody give me a hug.
Man, I'm gonna tell you what's crazy, man, is when I first started dropping music, because I didn't know the effect. I found you find your strengths. But when I first started dropping music, man, people would call me and be like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm good. What do you mean, bro? Like,
it don't sound like it, man. The music you dropping,
sound like you okay? Man.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, "No, I'm totally fine. Like, that's just the art. You know what I'm saying? That's the art, and that's one of my gifts is to make you feel it, to make whatever I'm singing or playing to be realistic.
Yeah.
Fully realistic.
And I mean, you paint the picture. Again, you had my emotions every time I hear it. Like, I had to stop listening to it, bro. Like, that's one of them ones, like, it's like, piano man. You know what I mean?
I don't want to feel like this right now.
Hey, right. I had to go, let me get on this hype disco. I didn't know what's going on. I need to get on something else. I need to hype myself up, man.
Right.
Come on, piano man. I'll be just on that. You know what I mean? Like, it's a blessing to say that this journey, to have seen it, right? I've been the one that's been able to witness it. Firsthand, where I was able to see how it all happened, and then to be in this moment, to be able to talk about what all happened in that moment, right? In every single moment, even me going away during that time, and then to come back, and there was no doubt in my mind, but to be embraced by the ones that you want to be embraced by, you know what I mean? Because it's different. It's different when you leave and you come back and you're like, like, oh, this person gonna be there, that person gonna be there.
Right.
But it's different. Like, it's different. It's different when the people that are not stagnant, are making it to the next level, that I went to the next level, right? And they're doing the thing that you're like, oh yeah, that's what I want to do. That's what I was meant to do.
Yes, sir.
And even though this thing came along and derailed me for a hot second, though, these people are willing to share with me the knowledge and the wisdom and help me find a position in this industry of music. Right. And I gotta say, from the bottom of my heart, man, thank you. Thank you for what you've given me, man, and what you've given to this community, right? This community of music, of musicians. Because I don't think really people really get up to, look, this is me giving you flowers, right? You know what I mean? Why are we here? You know what I mean? What's the use of giving flowers if you can't smell them, right?
That's real.
And so, that's where I'm at right now. It's like, really tapping in and saying, like, man, no, this is a special man that needs to be acknowledged on a bigger scale than just what we're doing now, right? Because you still are speaking again to the community. You're teaching now, and for a while you've been, right? So how long you been teaching though, bro?
I've been teaching for a couple years.
Okay.
Couple years,
and that's really been really the next level is bringing up the young people, right? That next level. Who is the next level, and helping them develop, right?
It's crazy.
What's that like? Like, what's that feeling like, man?
It's fully crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's
fully crazy, man.
Yeah.
First, before we get into that, man, I want to say I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah,
and that's real.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But yeah, man, this teaching thing, man. My mom was a teacher.
A
long time till she retired. You know what I'm saying? So I respect teachers. A lot.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I know how important it is, man. And I'm not saying everybody else don't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I do too. You feel me?
Right,
I understand.
Right.
You feel me? But I'm just saying, you feel me? I really respect it. And so I kind of ran from it for a long time. I was like, man, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't got time for them kids. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
But the bigger thing is that I didn't want to commit to something that I knew I couldn't commit to.
Yeah.
When it's kids, man, you don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
You don't start something and then not be there. I remember that. So it worked, perfect timing to start teaching, and I started teaching with the Step Up program.
Nice.
Willie Barney and Empowerment Network, man, gave me an amazing opportunity. Shout
out to them, man. They're doing really good work in the community.
Yes,
too.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Gave me an amazing opportunity, and 2022 was the first year I did that, And it opened my eyes to so much stuff, man.
Yeah.
Because the kids really teach you more than you teaching them.
Come on. Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Especially in this music thing.
Right.
Like, you need to be able to relate.
Yeah, like for sure, right?
You're going to be doing music.
Come on, man. The longevity, right?
Yeah, man. And so they helped me more than I helped them. But, you know, I always have people laughing because I say, you know, you got to be prepared for these kids. Because what you don't understand, you go to teach, you walk in that classroom, the kids just looking at you, man.
Ooh,
you gotta say something. You gotta teach something. You gotta be together. You just can't be Big Wade. I'm here.
Yeah, there it is. Come on now.
I'm here. What's up? Y'all got some questions?
Teach us.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, go.
Show them something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we've had very successful years, man. Very successful, man. It's a beautiful thing.
Absolutely.
And I gotta have you come up there, man.
Come on, man. We can put it together, man.
Most definitely.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
I'm excited, man, because the future just seems so bright. It seems so huge right now, right, with everything that's going on.
Yeah.
And right now with music seeming to sort of kind of having the shift, so to speak, that I see, I think it's the perfect opportunity for this new generation as well as a generation like ourselves to begin to raise the standard and set a new standard. Right. And I hope that translates across the board, right? Like, I hope everybody begins to be like, yo, we need to do something like that.
That's real.
We need to step up like that. Yeah. Just step up in any way, shape, form, or fashion. You know what I mean? And so, like, really, because like we could talk forever, man. You know what I mean?
That's real.
But I want to know, like, what does the future hold right now at this point? With because I mean, man, you're doing everything
right now, man. I'm about to start producing like crazy.
Yeah, we getting back to beat making.
Oh man,
that's what we going back to.
I'm going in. You hear me?
Yeah.
To artist mode, heavy, producer heavy.
Yeah.
Ooh, and I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
You know, that was one of the things I realized. You know, when you do so many different things, sometimes things get lost.
Yeah.
In there, man, and that production bug and the artist bug, I'm back.
Come on,
I'm back,
man. I'm telling you, I know the feeling, bro. I know the feeling.
Oh man, so I feel good about that, man. And so that's the where it's really headed. Is that the production and
that's dope, man. Like I'm excited, man. Like I'm glad, bro, that you took the opportunity, man, and the time to come out here, bro. Talk to me.
Yes, sir.
Man, get locked in with Keys,
man. Hey, man, you know,
like,
I'm going to tell you this, man. You know, I don't get to talk. I don't. Yeah. I don't never get to say nothing. You know, as a musician and an engineer and a producer, man, we are mysterious.
Yeah.
We play the background.
Right.
No one knows what you do. They just know that everybody know who you are. They're like, why everybody know you? But they don't know what we do. You know what I'm saying? And we still only tapped a little bit of everything.
Really,
you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's so much stuff that we all be wanting to say. It's like, man, I got so much stuff to say.
Oh, but
you know what I'm saying?
See, and this is what I really love about what we are continuing to create here is a time that is just right, just a quick snapshot.
Yeah.
And to be able to continue to create those snapshots,
yes, sir.
Right, of people's lives, of people that are artists, that are change makers, that are entrepreneurs, business folk, singers, rappers, whatever the case may be, right?
Yeah.
But really just giving them an opportunity to highlight, like, man, we just want to see what's really going on.
That's crazy.
I'm here to ask some of the stuff, man. I'm here to dig
how
deep.
To do it. That's what
all
I'm saying.
We're just here to dig deep, man.
Hey, man, Jay Keys, I'm trying to tell you, you're special, man, and that's real.
Gratitude, man.
That's real,
Gratitude,
yes,
man.
You know, we go way back.
Way back, man. Y'all gotta really understand, man, like really where it come from. If you don't know, man, go back to the beginning and watch the beginning, because I mean, we gonna tell you about it again and everything too.
Yes,
but
sir.
Like, I gotta say, man, that like this has been one of the best interviews I've done.
Yes, sir.
I've done quite a few now.
Yeah.
And this has been one of the best ones that I've done, man. And I appreciate you, bro.
Yes,
I appreciate you for coming out here. I appreciate you for being a musician. and everything that falls under that umbrella, right?
Yes, sir.
I wish you nothing but the best and many more years of success.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes,
just
sir.
to like whatever is going on, man. I just continue to wish you success, man. Before we get up out of here, man, go on, whip us out a little something,
I'm gonna give you some background music.
Yeah. Go on, dab us up, man. So like, look, this is how we gonna do, man. Look, it's your guy Jay Keys, man. Hey, we gonna take it like this, man. We was real glad to go ahead and just be here. Hey, man, shout out to myself, man, for putting it together, man. But not just to myself, man. Shout out to Paradise Studios, man. Shout out to the staff that continue to work hard behind the scenes, man. Shout out to Drama, the artist, a.k.a. Caleb. Bruins, hey, man, shout out to Flame Classic, Mr. Fantastic. You know what it is, man. Hey, shout out to Big Dave. You know what it is, man. We see you out there, man. Get yourself together, man. You know what's happening. Hey, man, shout out to Big Wade, man. You know,
yes, sir.
Hey, man, anybody you want to shout out, man, before we get up out of here, man?
Man, shout out everybody. You know what I'm saying? I got to stop playing to think. Straight up. First and foremost, though, man, shout out Black Swan Theory.
Yeah.
Man, Black Swan Theory. Anytime you see Black Swan Theory anywhere, please come.
Yeah.
Please come.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We want to see you in the building.
At Black Swan Theory, man, all platforms, right? We just gonna keep it right there. At Black Swan Theory, right?
Yeah.
Make sure we put that down. That's gonna for sure be on the bottom of the screen.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
At Big Wade, or is it at LaWade Mill? Come on, spell the last name.
We got Big Wade Producer on Instagram. So follow that there, and you'll find me everywhere.
There it is, man.
Yes. But yeah, you know, follow all live music. You know what I'm saying? Everything. Let's keep the culture alive. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is all about in Omaha, Nebraska, in the city, in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Keep it alive. Come through. We are providing you with wonderful shows.
There it is. Come on, man.
Don't miss it.
This is entertainment.
Do not miss the show.
Don't miss it. You know what I mean? Anytime something comes up and you're supporting live music, man, you're not just supporting the band, you're supporting the culture.
You're supporting the whole culture. And guess what? You're going to have a good time.
Come on now. Ain't
nobody mad at a Big Wade and Black Swan Theory show
at all.
What they mad for?
At all. Ain't nothing to be mad.
Everybody's happy.
Everybody is.
You know what I'm saying? Come through.
I'm talking about come through. Y'all coming through. Sit down, man. Have a good time. Chill. Y'all know what it is, man. Support Big Wade, Black Swan Theory, man. Y'all support them, man. Support me. Hey, it's your guy Jay Keys. You know what it is, man. Hey, Big Wade, take us up out of here, man. This is what we do, man. Hey, don't forget, look us up, man. At Locked In with Keys. At The Real Jay Keys. You know what it is, man. Hey, we gonna holler at y'all in a minute, man. We'll just holler at y'all, man. Yay!